It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer, and I'm super excited to bring you today's beer. Super excited because I was on Beers of Europe's website scrolling through the beers that I wanted to order for this month to review on the channel, and I come across this one and I thought, ooh, I've not had a beer from Harviestoun for a long time. I've not had a bottle of Ola Dubh for many years, many years, and I thought, oh, I'm going to revisit it. I'm going to revisit this beauty. It comes with a little ticket on the neck. It comes with a little black neck piece on the bottle. It looks a bit special, doesn't it? It looks almost like a very special miniature bottle of whiskey. The Scots know how to sell whiskey all around the world, and they've kind of brought it to their beer here in that it just, there's some signatures on the bottle. It's got the ticket. It's an oak aged stout. It just looks good, doesn't it? It just looks good. Right, Highland Park single malt Scotch whiskey, and it's a special reserve 18-year-old single malt Scotch whiskey. Wow. So let's get it out into a glass, see what we get. I'm like a magpie. I just like shiny things, you know. There's the bottle cap. Harviestoun Brewery, 1983. I was 4 years old when this brewery started existence. I'm using a chalice sort of, I call this my stout glass. I always put a stout in here, or a barley wine or something like that. Something strong. I like the little neck here. Right, so let's pour. Wow. Can you hear that glug? Probably not going to be a bottle conditioned beer, but let's check anyway. Beer in the glass, jet black. Jet black beer in the glass. Looks absolutely wonderful. If a little thin, I'll be perfectly honest with you. I think if I was ever critical at all of Harviestoun's Ola Dubh in the past, and I think I can remember, is that I was a little bit critical of the stout being a bit thin. And it still looks, perhaps they just want the drinkability. Perhaps they don't want the stout to have a head. Being barrel aged in whiskey, it's going to kill the head anyway. But it still looks like a glass of cola to me. There's some alcohol legs as I rock the beer back and forth. The beer is available from our channel sponsor, beersofeurope.co.uk. Beers of Europe, the largest online beer store in the UK, with a fabulous range of beers from all over the world. If you love drinking beer from wherever it is you've been on holiday or you've worked away, the best place to find it back in the UK would be beersofeurope.co.uk. So let's get into this then. Let's get the aroma. Oh, maybe when I first reviewed this, I was still struggling with my whiskey problems. Never had a whiskey problem. It's just that I could never drink whiskey. I had a bad experience as a kid. I say a kid, I was like 18. I had a bad experience of drinking too much of it and being ill from whiskey, and I've not been able to go near it. Well, I can now, But perhaps when I first reviewed this beer, I was still struggling with that concept. Now it's like warming and lovely and woody, raisiny, a little bit of Bisto gravy thing going on here. Plum and fig and prune. It smells fantastic, it really does. You can feel so you can see the alcohol legs on the side of the glass as I rock it back and forth. Can you see that? It's just sliding up a little bit. You can feel it hitting the underneath of the hairs on your nostrils. It's almost like they're curling up. It smells wonderful. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Very fruity. It's very... Have they called it a stout or have they called it an ale? It's really interesting. It's a very different beer from anything that you can ever imagine, really. Ale matured in whiskey casks. It's not saying that it's a stout at all. It's kind of, it's dark like a stout. It really doesn't resemble a stout at all, which is where I probably struggle with it a little bit. It's a lovely drink. It's a lovely drink. It just reminds me a little bit of like Innocent Gun. That sort of, it's a different format, it's a different way of doing it, but it's a bit Innocent Gun like. That's where I sit with this. That's where I sit with it. I think the ale could be better. I think the actual beer, there's nothing wrong with the whiskey part of it. You get the oak, you get the whiskey, you get that warming sensation. But yeah, for me, it's the ale part of it. It's almost like they've sacrificed on the ale to be able to buy and afford the whiskey barrels to put it in to even make a profit on the beer. And that's a shame for me. It's a bit Bisto gravy like. Bisto gravy mixed with Coca-Cola. And then whiskey and barrel and oak, and it's a strange one. It's a real strange one. What's the ticket saying? We are delighted to bring back the Ola Dubh 18-year. This award-winning ale has delicate notes of dark chocolate, tangy oak and dark fruit shining through. Dark chocolate. Not really getting the dark chocolate. more like cherry cola. It's a strange one. It's funny, I wanted to like, I think even when I reviewed this first time round, I wanted to love it. It looked great, it's got the ticket, but then you just realise you're being marketed at. You're being marketed at with signatures and 18-year reserve and tickets on the neck. Essentially, if the liquid in the bottle is not great, which I don't think it is, then all of this tickety stuff and all of this doesn't mean anything. It's a bit too thin. They haven't, I said this before, it's not thick enough. It's not got much body for an 8% stout. It's too thin. It's too thin. It's too cola-like. Cherry cola-like. And you'll know, if you've drunk enough stouts, if you're a stout fan, you'll understand that kind of cherry coke thing with a thin stout, especially a barrel-aged version of it. I'm going to give that a 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10 from Brewery Ola Craft Beer. It's something that if I bought and I looked forward to and I finally opened it, the excitement would really quickly go very quickly. It would be gone within a couple of minutes and I'd be left really disappointed. But thanks for watching. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.